Well, my dear students, in the previous chapter, you are already knowing more information about meaning and definition of communication, importance, methods and medias of communications. You already know that communication is an exchange of information, ideas, thoughts, opinions, feelings, etc. from one person to another through any medias like TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, circulars, internet or email, etc. But here we discuss only on the letter correspondence. That is related to first chapter. In the second chapter is business letter. Here in the first session we discuss more information about the business letters. Here the main contents are, the first one is the introduction. Any letter written for the business use is a business letter. It means to exchange information in the written messages. It is the most formal method of communication in the business relationship. The business letters are the oldest form of connecting persons and companies with whom we have business. Although there are many modern methods like telephone and emails, and letters are still written when official messages have to be exchanged and recorded for the future references. An individual engaged in a profession as well as company has to contact suppliers, customers, government agencies, banks, and financiers, insurance companies, advertisers, and so on for goods and services required for the conduct of business. Even non-profit organizations and charitable institutions need to write letters to various people. Business letters are quite different from personal letters. We write personal letters to individuals whom to know, like members of our family and friends. We send such letters just to keep in touch if they are in far off places and we cannot meet them. Of course, with telephone having become much cheaper and email being almost free, these methods are used more frequently to keep in touch, but there are places where these new methods of communications are not available and we have to write letters by post. On the other hand, letters are written in addition to telephone, telephone calls and emails messages because they are needed for the record. Then business letters are important and indispensable part of the business communication. Every business, irrespective of its size and structure, has to establish rapport with customers, suppliers, government agencies, etc. through letters. In the modern era of technological advancement, through fax and emails have taken place of old post system. Yet the basic art of letter writing has remained intact. One can handle business activities over phone, but these systems are either expensive or time consuming. Moreover, people fail to retain more than 25% of what they hear, and the chances of misunderstanding are high in oral communication. Therefore, business letters are relied upon as one of the best ways to ensure conveying accurate as well as the detailed messages. These letters are used for soliciting inquiries or requesting for quotation or catalog, placing and executing orders or complaining about delay, damage or deflection of goods, making adjustments, persuading to pay promptly, maintaining good public relations, adopting agents, appointing agents, dealing with shareholders, etc. These are all the introductions about the business letter. Next, What is business letter? Business letter is the letter correspondence among the buyer and the seller. Here one organization to another organization about the business matters. It is letter correspondence among one organization to another about business matters like enquiries, quotation, orders, complaints, sales status inquiry, etc. are related to the business. It's called as the business letters. Here it is the written in the formal language used when writing from one business organization to another, or for correspondence between such organization and other customers, clients and other external parties, called as the business letters. Next, essential qualities of the business letters. The qualities which are essential for good business letters are collectively called as 8 C's of correspondences. Generally called as the 8 C's of correspondence. They are correctness, clearance, courtesy, conciseness, coherence, cheerfulness, character and completeness. They are called as the 8 C's of correspondence, 8 C's of communications. Then in addition to that, the main essential qualities may be classified in the following manner. Among them, first one is the promptness. Promptness. It refers to punctuality in providing immediate response to letters. It will certainly create a favorable and good impression on the mind of a reader. It is the first essential. Next one is knowing what to say. Writer should know what he wants to convey. He must grasp all the facts and collect all the figures. Ideas should be logically arranged. In briefly, it means subject matter and main messages to be conveyed by the letter must be clear. Next essential is pertinency. It should be relevant in the content and suitable for the purpose. It is the result of thorough knowledge of the subject matter. It should be relevant and within the framework of exact messages. Next one is appropriate tone and language. It is another essential. It means circumstantial expression, fine feelings will be attract the good customers. So be simple, normal and humane in use of the words. Next one is correctness. Messages will be spoiled by incorrect language and mutilated look of the letters. Damage will be done to the image of the writers. The mode of expression should not be rude for the businessman. What he say is very important. Direct, precise and forceful style is to be adopted. Next one is clearness. It is another essential. It means clarity. Words and sentences must be arranged to convey the exact meanings. Clearness also means completeness and accuracy in thought and expression. Unintelligible letter provides determinant to the writer. So measure to achieve the clearness are: first one, the words should not displease the ear. Next one, pronouns should be clearly used. Next one, ambiguous words should not be used. Then inclusion of essentials and omissions of irrelevant matters should be confirmed. In addition, Topic wise space and the para arrangements will avoid past scripts. So it is another essential. Next one is consciousness. The businessman have no time to devote to recording and mastering the contents. Therefore, brevity is absolutely essential because this is valuable for both writer and the reader. We have measures to achieve the concise may be stated as follows. First one, avoid repetition of words which will not enrich the meaning. Second one, avoid needless adding of words. Next one, avoid vague words. Next one, brevity in expression effectively wins the attention of the readers. Then don't use telegraphic and stenographic languages. Last one, try to be factual and frank. Next one, courtesy. Courtesy. Whatever the occasion of business letter must be courteous. Courtesy is behavioral consideration and sympathy. It refers to amicable and kind attitude in persons. Language, style and tone will reveal the personality of business entity. The occasions to show courtesy are: first one, settlement of long overdue accounts. Second one, putting forth a claim for damages. Next one, shortage of non-delivery of goods, etc. The examples of the courtesy are the use of the words like please, sorry, thank you, appreciate, grateful, etc. words are followed. Next, another essentials are adroitness. It means tact, tactfulness or strong. No businessman should use harsh and unkind words. Such a letter will give rise to displeasure, disagreement and damage to the businesses. So, adroitness are more essential. Here we follow the polite, pleasant and positive approaches in a letters. Next, another essential is forceful expression. It refers to the ability to use appropriate expression and careful arrangement of thoughts in a logical flow. It is necessary for difficult and prolonged negotiations. Steps necessary to attain the degrees of forced communication, the two in the ratings are: first one, clear and concise idea. Second point, no deviation from the theme of the letter. Next one, arrangement of facts on a track in a logical law. Next one is coherence. It means connection, concern, relation, logical flow, relevance, consistency, etc. A good letter needs planning. Ideas of different nature should be well connected in coherent manner in different paragraphs. It should be eliminated. Confusions, steps wise mention is necessary. Then last essential is character. It is an essential feature, nature, quality or mark an individual writers. This style of writing should arrest the reader's mind. Planning and composition will create the distinguishing mark even in written. All people cannot have same modes of expression. Thank you.